Mike, I had the opportunity to talk to a few of your customers who were giving these wonderful testimonials about you that before I even met you, I was like, who is this guy? He's amazing. You took Clem and Terry's car from what they were told by other mechanics as a lemon, and that, sorry, you just got a bad one, and you actually made it run smooth, better gas mileage, they say. It's fantastic. How did you do that over these other mechanics that just didn't catch the problem?
Well, a lot of times I find that people think that when you hook up your computer and you get that scan tool reading, that tells you exactly what's wrong with your car, and it doesn't. It points you in a general direction, and what we found was it was leading to a lean misfire, and it was saying oxygen sensors and things like that. Well, what we found was actually the engine had a vacuum leak, and it was sucking in too much oxygen, and it had a leak around the intake manifold gasket. And so by just not saying, going with what the computer said, but by thinking about it and working through it and listening to the engine and things like that, I was able to run a few more diagnostics on it and find that vacuum leak on the intake manifold gasket and get it fixed for him.
It sounds more like a doctor's take on a car than we're relying so much on this machinery stuff. Oh, well, this says, so that's what it is. Sorry, it didn't work. You get in there, you're listening, you're really examining, and you're following through with maybe your gut intuition or the thing. Well, you're trained, you're training, and yet you're going beyond maybe what some mechanics just rely on that machine that's telling them something.
Right, yeah, I was able to receive my training here in the Valley, actually at Bridgerland, and then I worked for Davis Auto Industries out in Brigham City for a few years, and then I worked for a few independent shops for about 6 years. So I have about 10 years experience plus my schooling, and with that you just kind of learn things that help you to diagnose a vehicle. A lot of times I find that rather than just read what the scan tool says, or a customer will come and say, I think it's this, this, or this, if I can just kind of, I guess, listen to the car, kind of feel out what's going, and then we can actually fix the problem, not just throw parts at it and make the customer upset.
The car whisperer, I'm going to call you. You are this mechanic, and when you find a mechanic that is worth your weight in gold, you do not want to live without. This is the man, Mike. They're raving about you, and it thrills me to find that mechanic that's going to do the work that you're doing. Now, you are new in this location. Let's talk about your location and how you came to be here.
Okay, like I said, I was working for an independent shop, and I just felt the time was right for me to buy my own shop. I'm here on Airport Road at 2500 North and 347 West. Previously this was Jensen's Alternators and Starters, and then A1 Automotive. And the chance came for A1 Automotive to combine their two shops into one and sell this location, and the time was right for both of us, and it just happened. So I wanted to buy a shop that already had a good reputation so I could maintain that.
See, that was a key, and in fact Julie had cut one of the other testimonials that I had talked with earlier. She said that she came thinking the other mechanic was here, but gave you a chance and was totally impressed and thrilled, and has since brought other family members in their own personal cars. Again, finding a mechanic that you can trust is so important. So you've got a great location. It's easy to find. It's on Airport Road, like you say, just west of the highway there. Easy to find, and your Auto Evolution is the name, and you've been here now just a few months, a year?
Yeah, since July. I actually opened the 1st of July, so I love the location and everything. It's been great for us, and like you said with Julie, when she came over, my slogan is honest service at a fair price, and I just feel that if I do that if I can take care of the customer, that they'll let other people know, and hopefully I can grow my business and help other people here in the Valley. So.
Honest and at a fair price. Well, we're lucky to have him here in Cache Valley. You've got customers like Clem and Terry that are coming from Salt Lake, and they said they will not have any other mechanic touch their vehicle because you turned their lemon car into lemonade.
Well, I was just glad I could help them.
Well, you did, and you can help us as well. So get into Auto Evolution and have your car fixed or whatever the needs are. Thanks so much.
Well, thank you.